added up, 9 of the 19 co-defendants have turned themselves in at the jail over the past few days. Former President Trump says tomorrow it's his turn. Fox 5's Denise Dillon is live outside the jail tonight. Denise, already a lot of activity there.
Yeah, the jail is surrounded by media from around the world. I mean, this is huge. Tomorrow, a former U.S. president will be walking into this jail. He'll be fingerprinted, his mugshot will be taken, and it will all be well documented. Added security can be seen around the Fulton County Jail on Rice Street as those who have been indicted have turned themselves in. Thursday, that may be turned up a notch as former President Donald Trump says he will fly to Atlanta to surrender. He posted on his social media platform, "Nobody has ever fought for election integrity like President Donald J. Trump. For doing so, I will proudly be arrested tomorrow afternoon in Georgia."
It is a big deal because it's unique.
Ray Moore was a Secret Service agent for 33 years. He says most likely a motorcade will take the former president straight from the airport to the jail.
Come in to a secure location in the jail and move by elevator or stairwell to the location where he's going to be fingerprinted. Wherever he's moving, the hallways will be cleared of any pedestrian. There won't be any inmates. There won't be any extemporaneous employees. It'll be only the people that need to be in proximity to him.
Moore says what won't be as visible is the coordination by law enforcement agencies.
You're going to have the GBI and the FBI conducting intelligence gathering, making sure that no bad actors are trying to do anything to harm the police or get closer to former President Trump.
Moore says the former president's entire trip could be quick, as little as 90 minutes. Whether he'll make a statement on his way in or out of the jail is a toss-up.
I don't think his attorneys would want him to talk, but that's not to say he won't talk.
Those who live and work near the jail say it's surreal being this close to history in the making.
Well, it's crazy.
Hopefully people will learn from their mistakes.
Yeah, definitely. If we come through here, I'll turn my head, maybe poke around the corner.
Now, even though the former president said he will surrender tomorrow, he did not give an exact time. We will be out here throughout the day. Reporting live outside the Fulton County Jail, Denise Dillon, Fox 5 News.
All right, Denise, thanks so much. Fox 5 will be there again when the former president surrenders. He didn't speak after his arrest in Washington, D.C. We'll see what happens tomorrow. If he does, we'll bring it to you live. Be sure to have the Fox 5 News app for breaking updates and alerts. It is free in the App Store.